Jeez. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Gonna be doing a quick stream about getting Rocket Pool set up. So today, in the top left-hand corner, I've got some work I've been doing on Rocket Pool already. Real quick, just seeing what I have and don't have. So this is the first thing I wanted to test out. I have some 1,000 teased ETH on the Gorley testnet. I'm trying to test out this faucet. It does not seem to be picking up on my ledger though. So I'm going to try and disconnect and go to MetaMask. Let's see, disconnect. Yeah, you can see my ledger name. It's the Chloethedev.eth name, so you're not getting anything new. So select wallet. We're going to connect my MetaMask. We're connected now already. So it should be working. Permissions. This app, I'm just checking the MetaMask permissions. I can view my address. Okay, so I should, from what I would think, I should be able to just click, trade how much I want. So can I type in a number? Okay, trade 1 ETH. Let's trade 10 ETH. Okay, I don't want that much. I just want 1. Actually, let's do 19. Ooh, sequence. Okay, 1.9. Start. I'm getting a little notification. Gas price is Gwei is 1. I'm getting a notification on my ledger. See, it says review transaction. I'm gonna hit accept, of course. And then so on the bottom right, you can see that I'm trading. Some UI issues, I guess. I should be able to see what the trade is. And when I click this, when I click this little trade at the bottom right hand corner, first of all, I'd expect people to read the trade part. And I would expect people to click it and go to Etherscan or and go to the testnet and see what's happening. But what I can just do is go to my activity, check this deposit, check Etherscan, and then MetaMask does it for me, where I can see this is a Gorley testnet transaction only. This is my TX hash. Success, 1 block confirmation 19 seconds ago. From here to this contract, we sent 1.9 ETH for the contract. And then, here we go. Actually, you know what? Let's check if Etherscan shows some funds. Sorry. We'll look at my address on Etherscan. And so you could see I sent out 1.9 ETH. But I do have these. What is this? Gorley test. Cool. But I should have some RETH, right? So let's check. I got Gorley test tokens 75 days ago. But I should be able to see these R tokens. They're not showing up, but they are here. So in this little test network, I do have 1.9 RETH. So that seems to work. Cool. That was a very simple test, not really what my main goal of today was. Now I would like to go, so what I'm going through now is the Rocket Pool node operators guide. I'll put this in the, actually I'll change the description of this video. Run a node. Because for the Marma J Foundation, I'm probably going to be running a node first and foremost on Rocket Pool. It only requires 16 ETH. So you could manage your node from CLI and yada. So we're typing in, let's see, let's get my code back. We gotta take, so I don't have wget on my Mac yet. I don't feel like downloading it and it'll take 3 seconds, but let's put that code in, download that. What's next? Then simply start a new shell session or run source.profile if you use Z shell. You may need to modify your Z source or Z profile and add the bin to your path. Okay. Once done, run Rocket Pool. You should see an ASIC or ASCII Rocket Pool logo and a list of options if everything worked. Okay, let's just stop there. Close my shell. Open it back up. It's not going to be the same size. God darn it. Okay, so what I've got to do, sorry for the stream, I've got to rename my window captures. Well, I'm just going to change it to that. And And I should just rename this. Sorry, I'm just gonna rename it real quick to be like, this is my terminal. Oops. Rename terminal. Now I know I can just change it and edit it. Now I've changed the size for y'all. Oh, for me, I suppose, because I can't see it very well like this. Let's do that. Now, it says we can just run that should work. Installed locally, Madasha, latest, existing, yeah, I want to overwrite anything. Automatic dependency installation for the Darwin operating system is not supported. Okay. Oh, yeah. I thought I had Docker. Sorry. I don't know why I would think I had Docker. On my Mac. I have Docker on like my 5 other devices. Get started. Sure, let's do it like this. For Mac. Okay, I don't want, like, what do you mean desktop? No, like, just Docker. What do you mean? How do I just... Okay, I'm just gonna, this is not how I know. There you go. Just give me like, no man, why is everything, oh, I think I'm used to using Linux so much. Cool. I guess desktop is the way to go. I've never like used Mac stuff before. I always just go to my Linux, hit apt install or whatever, apt get install, whatever, and it just works. This whole downloading actual files and stuff is quite stressful for me, but gotta get used to this normal stuff. So while we're, I mean, can I just do it like that? I'm gonna try. Oh man, I can't just type apt get. Let me see. Let's see if it's possible. You have 2 choices. Homebrew, which I have. Okay. I have Homebrew. Requesting install. You need to install JDK. Interesting. So, apt get. I'm just gonna try it again. Ugh. So, okay, no, leave me alone. Leave me alone. There's not a general Unix thing. Debian. I'm just used to using Debian Linux. And so I always use Debian, like on Google Chrome, Google tablets and stuff and Google Chromebooks. They all have Debian installed. So that's why I'm so used to using it. Have a look into MacPorts or Homebrew. I've used Homebrew before. Oh. So I have wget. Why is it in German? Like, can I please get an English version of this? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try this real quick. Hold it. I already downloaded Homebrew last night. Is this gonna work? Brew install. I already have it. What do you mean command not found? Brew install Docker. Command not found. Oh, sorry. I'm copying and pasting and wondering why it's not working. Brew install Docker. Is that gonna work? Pouring Docker. That might have not even worked. but we're just gonna act like it worked and go to the next command and see if that okay, and try again with a D flag. Please install Docker and Docker Compose. Okay, do I have Docker now? Okay, I do have Docker. It's the one we have Docker Compose too. So what did it say again? I put Rocket Pool in. I put yes. It said install Docker Compose. So brew install Docker Compose. Thank you. Install them manually. Then try again with the -D flag. Okay. I mean, it doesn't say use the -D flag in the Rocket Pool documentation. Where are you? Here. Maybe it does. No. It says Shishimod, allow you to open it. Whatever. Okay, no, it does say it here. Next, we'll install Snart mode proper. But run Rocket Pool. Sorry. I'm skipping ahead again. I need to type in just Rocket Pool. But whatever, I did this first. We'll do this part first. Okay, so we're getting some stuff. Perfect, it works. Now we'll need to write this Rocket Pool service install. That's when this should work. Sorry. Okay. Oh, no. That's where it said -D. If you're using Ubuntu, Debian, or Fedora, this will automatically install a Docker engine, Docker Compose in your system. Otherwise, it'll... Yeah. I did it manually already, and now I have to tell it to use Docker. That's why Ubuntu is easier for me. But I'm going to successfully installed, restart your shell, and apply updated user permissions. Run Rocket Pool service config to configure the service before starting it. Okay, so restart your terminal. Reset. I clicked reset, but I'm not sure if it actually worked. I'm still going to try the command without. Okay, it's saying, should I use, I'll use Geth, I guess. I don't think I have a Geth node. Okay, whatever. Please enter the eth stats label. Leave it blank for none. Optional for reporting eth.1 node stats to eth stats. Oh, blank. Please enter the f.lang. Leave blank for one. Would you like to run a random eth 2.0 client? I mean, can I choose the client? Sure. Custom graffiti. Marma J. Done. Run Rocket Pool server state to apply new configuration settings. Let's see. Error. During handling another exception, error. Just all the, just like, okay. Let's see. I said use Geth. Maybe that's why it's not working. Let's see. During handling of the above exception, another exception occurred. File not found. Error no 2, no file directory. Sock connect, Unix socket. Okay, does that matter? Traceback, file. Okay. I don't want to read all that. So let's just see. Big errors during, okay. Another exception. Docker errors. Docker exception. Error while fetching server API. Version. Connection aborted. File not found. File. No such file or directory. Doc will make sure that it keeps running. Even if it crashes or you restart your computer until you explicitly stop it. It will continue to work. It will take some time to sync ETH1 and ETH2 chains, but you can still create a wallet to hold your node account. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. Config, and we're gonna use Infura So yeah, when I used Geth, I think it wanted me to have a local Geth node running. I have a node running. Oh wait, does it give me configure settings? I have a Geth node running locally, just not on my Mac. So I would like to have an easy guide telling me. I'm gonna just ask them like, hey, how do I get my Rocket Pool node to use a Geth node from a local server I have? So because commands faucet, withdraw from the faucet, manage the node's mini pools, manage Rocket Pool's network parameters, manage the node, deposit queue, pool servers, manage global options. Yeah, what I'd like to, I guess, have in the CLI is an easy way. Like, as you can see in this CLI, when I type in that I want to use Infura, it says, please enter the Infura project ID. When I hit Geth, I appreciate that it looks from a local Geth node, which I don't have on this computer. But I would like to be able to put in the URL of my local Geth node. But eventually, I'm sure it'll happen. Anyways, I do have Infura. I do have an Infura account that I don't use. Login. Let's see if it knows my login. Oh, there it is. It does have my login information saved. Good thing too, because there's no way I would know it. Again, this is just a test account, so I wouldn't even care if someone got access. Okay, where is? Yeah, I don't even know how to use the dashboard. That's probably helpful. Ethereum. Here you go. So July 1st, I do not use this at all. So yeah, data not available. I don't use it. But this might be helpful. So we're not going to have mainnet. We're going to go to testnet. We're just going to use a normal HTTPS endpoint. And this is where I'm saying I could use my local URL, and that should work. But this for now is good enough. Enter the inferior project ID. Oh, I messed up. It wants the product ID first. So let's do that. Copy pasta. Now it says, would you like to run a random ETH2 client? Kind of frustrating because I want to run a specific ETH2 client, but okay. Random graffiti, Marma J. Let's see if this works. Done. Now it says it's done. Again, setup seems a little simple. It says just click this one command. Error. So yeah, not exactly sure. It's saying file doesn't exist. So file, usually look a bit Docker Compose lying about console, Docker Compose. Do I not have Docker Compose running? I didn't check that one. Okay, no, Docker Compose is, let's see. Let's close Homebrew. Let's close Infura documentation. Let's close this. Let's close, oops. Where's my history? Reopen, close tab. There we go. Close the Docker stuff. I didn't actually get Docker installed locally, so I'm going to do that regardless now. I did go through the whole Homebrew installation, but I guess I should do the normal way of doing things now. I've never used Docker as a GUI, with a graphical interface, so maybe it'll be easier. Maybe it'll be simpler for me to use. So I'm just opening Docker now and trying to get all that to work. Let's see. Note that you may exceed daily request limit. Oh, it's saying use Geth. Then Infura is gonna max out my daily limits. Don't warn me. Okay, so it's saying it needs privileged access. Okay. Okay. What do you want from me? Oh, I have caps lock on. Okay. Now it says You'll be prompted to select a node if you use Infura, but you'll need to register your account. Okay. Note that you may exceed. Use Geth instead. I'm just going to try that again to see what it says, because whenever I do config and I say that I want to use Geth, this is not recommended. Okay. So I hit Mika, like, stop. Like, no one's, she sleeps quite well after I skate her, but okay. Yeah, it just says Geth, client selected. And then I guess it expects me to have a local Geth client, which I guess I might just run. Okay. Apparently this is giving me a terminal for Docker. Let's see. Close Mac Mini, next step. Let's see if I build Docker this way. I'm building Docker now through the Docker app, Docker desktop, you know. It's going me through building a nice little Docker image. I guess I could show this on my screen too. Let's see. Let's do a new window. Let's do display capture, and let's, oh snap. Let's cancel that. Sorry. Remove. Yes. What we're trying to do is it's a window capture. Oh gosh. Am I still showing my whole screen? It's funny. Window capture. Okay. We're gonna show Docker. Okay, perfect. So now, just quickly so everyone can see what's happening. We did it. Now we're gonna build the image. It's basically pretty quickly. You just click the button and it runs in this terminal. That's kind of cool. Next step. I'm just gonna click these buttons. The auto container based on the image you built in the previous step. This is a tutorial, so isolate it from the rest of your machine. What does this say? Getting started project is simple. Get project contains everything you need to build an image and run a container. Okay. Cool. You must be signed into Docker to share your image. I don't want to do that. What's this foolishness? Done. Cool. Now I want to click the view in browser. That's cool. Can I go to the dashboard, please? Yeah. Let's delete this. Remove. I don't know what this is. Is this just like? Okay. I've never used, like, the heck? Connect to remote contact. This seems so much more. This Alpine Git is in use 23 days ago. What is that? Anyways, I don't even know what this is. Let's see. How do I just, like, okay, so I downloaded Docker. Otherwise, you need to install them manually, which I did. But let's see. Control dot, it said. Okay. In my terminal, let's see. That's behind. Anyways, in my terminal, it's simply saying that, like, everything should be downloaded. When I configure the service with Infura, it doesn't even let me use a Geth. It doesn't let me use much, eh? It just says, and what it seems like to me is that maybe, like, Docker isn't working, obviously. But, like, now that I have Docker open, I mean, okay, well, sorry. Let's see. No, what I wanted to do was just start Rocket Pool and see what happens. Seems to be taking a bit longer to do something. Okay, so with Docker running, it seems like now it wants to work. Okay, the random thingy ended up being this Sigma Prime thing. I don't know what this Alpine Git thing is. Google it. I think this was the demo that I downloaded, so I'm actually gonna. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna remove it. Well, I don't know what stuff is. Unable to remove must force container using. Ugh. Is it something I can just Google and just be like, what is this random thing running in Docker? This a useful simple container using Linux, especially for finance such as Reacher, does not. Okay, what does it do? Oh, it's to test git container. That's what I thought. And it won't let me like remove it because it's saying I have to force it. Force these things. Anyways, it looks like it's working, which is fine. You know, in use, 500 megabytes. Maybe I can clean up this. Remove. I tried. Didn't want to listen to me. I can remove this though, for sure, right? Yeah. So what we're doing, we're using the Sigma Prime node for ETH 2.0. We're using a Rocket Pool Smart node, and I guess we're running 2 Rocket Pool Smart nodes. I'm actually not sure. Maybe they're running this one as a stable version, and this 3 is to go as a test. Interesting. Well, it seems like I have it running. Now I don't need Docker open all the time, I don't think, but we're just going to keep it pinned, like on the bottom pinned. Let's close this. I'll take that later. We don't need Infura anymore. We don't need this Docker thing anymore. We don't need that anymore. We do need this because I want to see, or you can see how your F clients are doing. Oh yeah, so because I'm using a Geth node, it's downloading a Geth node for me. Yes, I remember. That's what I thought it was going to do. But now we can see how my Geth node's doing. That's not very helpful. Yeah, not very helpful, but it's doing something. Like I wish it showed a loading bar. I just want to see a loading bar. But I guess this is showing me the logs from updating the Geth node. If you want to see the Sigma Prime node stats. Estimated time. Okay, that's better. This is showing me like an estimated time. 6 hours? For ETH2, I'm getting 21 slots per second. And my distance is 10 weeks away. I have 15 peers. So I have 13 peers. I'm getting 26 slots per second. Take 5 hours. So that was helpful. Let's go back to the other one. I want my ETH.1 stuff to be that. Oh gosh, leave me alone. Oh gosh, what happened? No, I don't want to, like, jeez. Oh, this is the wrong log again. This is the ETH2 log. Sorry. Let's look at the ETH1 logs. Yeah, maybe it's done. I assume it wouldn't be done if this is the Geth node. But both of these commands will run until you press Control C to stop. No, not Control C. I don't have a Mac keyboard, but you do have to command exit them to stop. No, Lighthouse may see their validator servers restarting continually until they have an actively staking mini pool. This won't affect the node's performance. Okay, forwarding peer discovery. Forward ports for each new client from your router. But it might increase sync times. I'm already connected to so many nodes. I'll be fine. The ports to forward your clients are 3330, and then okay, cool. I'm not doing any port forwarding on this. I did so much port forwarding on my Ubuntu server, and I have to reset it, and I have to do it all over again. I plan to do a lot of just NIM testing on my server, and I'll plan on SSHing into it here so everyone can see it, like in that thing up there in the terminal right there. I'm gonna probably start SSHing into my Ubuntu server, start resetting it, and that's all really hard for me. All the network and stuff's really quite complicated for me. So I'm gonna go live, make sure I remember it, and just kind of have probably once a week, maybe just reset my server, run a new NIM beacon chain node, reset my validator, and see if I can get it running. I've tried twice already, and I failed twice already. So third time's the charm, maybe. I might end up doing a, because I do have the Goerli chain synced on my node, sorry, on my computer. So what I might try and do is deposit for their validator soon. I know it takes 2 weeks to be approved or whatever, to deposit and start staking. So what I might do is do a deposit soon, start testing out and getting a new environment, dev environment ready on my Ubuntu server. And I might even download Ubuntu desktop because the server stuff has been, I've been learning a lot, but very stressful. So I like the learning part, so maybe I'll do a server again. Anyway, registering your node. Before you register with Rocket Pool, you need to create a wallet to hold your node account and validator keys. Okay. Let's do this. Let's register the node. It says enter a password to square your wallet with. Okay. I mean, everyone saw that password, which is great, but that's okay. No one's going to be able to see what I use these things for, so it's all good. There you go. And this again is showing my private key to everyone, but again, not a big deal because this is not a real, yeah. Mika's the name of my dog, and you know, so I'm just using generic passwords for all this stuff. That's the password I use for all my, I guess if someone wanted to like try and poke around my dev environments, they might have some fun. But there's nothing on my dev environment, so. That's why, honestly, like trying to keep everything safe online is so difficult to do. The easiest way to do it is not keep anything online. Just all my stuff here is all dev stuff. The only assets I actually keep of any value would be on Ethereum, and I have my actual private key that's not online for that. So anyways, your mnemonic phrase to recover your wallet is printed below, blah, 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 blah. Do not share it with anyone. They'll steal your money. If you want access to my, like, I don't know, my not real money, you're more than welcome. Let's just copy and paste it, man. I don't care. I'm gonna have to do this so many times. I should just paste it somewhere though on here so that I have it. How do you open notes on Mac? Gosh, Macs are so complicated. Like I literally have to open up, you know, like Google right now and open up Google Notes, and I don't know how to use Macs, man. It's so confusing to me. Let's see. There you go. We are going to make a new note. Sorry. How do you make, there you go. Take a note. Title. Rocket Pool dash key. Yeah, Google's great for holding test keys, you know? Maybe not so much real keys. But if you're just doing this for testing, not that big of a deal. You know, you're keeping your keys. But again, if you're doing a real Rocket Pool node, if you're doing a real thing, do not do this. Do not copy and paste your keys. Do not let people see your password to your Docker node. Like none of that. And then you probably want to like have a hash that you use for your keys so no one can get access. Like using just like the name of my dog and some numbers and then some just like my personal testing. Not a very good password. So you know, obviously, you know, I have different testing passwords and stuff like that to keep some sort of like, you know, anonymity in my like testing environments. But I reset my testing environment so often that I mean, I gotta use the same passwords in my brain so that I just you know reset through, especially like my server. Yeah. Anyways, so node is registered. We got a password. We backed it up. We record it somewhere secure and private. This will show your wallet along with all of its keys, even ones created in the future. If you lose it, I'm obviously not going to use that key to like make wallets ever again, just for tests. When you're done, you'll see the address of your newly created node account. I think they showed me that somewhere. Yeah. I want my address too. Let's put that in the note. So I guess someone could just come up in here and steal my key and address, but hey, life goes on. At this point, you'll need to wait for each 2 client to sync before you can go any further. Let the service logs run and come back later. This could take a day or 2. So I'll come back in a day or 2 for an update of this. And I'll actually stop right here because I mean, there's no point of keep reading this if I can't go any further. The node has been registered. And now we need to wait for our node is synced so we can send in some ETH. So yeah, that's about all. Hope people, I mean, that was pretty easy personally, but hey, I learned some new things. I had to go check out my homebrew stuff. I had to get Docker installed for the first time. So there were some new things that were involved in getting Rocket Pool set up. It is pretty self-explanatory though. If someone wanted to test it out, I would definitely test out the faucet, whatever I used the first time in that first link. If you need some Gourley test ETH, just message me. I got over 1,000. I'm not going to use all that anytime soon, probably. But if you want to test as well, please email me, message me, leave a note in the comments with your. If you just comment in this video with your ETH address, I'll send you 20 test ETH. That'll be enough to set up a 16 ETH node and to test out the R ETH with 4 ETH Gourley ETH back and forth. So please feel free to test this stuff out. ETH 2.0 is coming soon, at least the phase 0. And so yeah, I hope you enjoy, and hopefully I'll be able to do a part 2 of this soon.